call it back, but they just mad cause she the realest. Why not you treat a lady how you treat a real man? Cause Billie Jean was never ever.
Hi everyone, story time. Good morning. Get ready with me for the day whilst I tell you how my husband proposed to me. Okay, so the story starts in 2016. I know. Okay, so I had just, I think it was probably, I always took summer school, right? Like nonstop, overloaded, just to kind of get the stuff out of the way. And one of the biggest things was I would overload and then try to do like the easiest stuff in the summer just because it's for my own sanity, right? Used to get on the bus all the time. My house was pretty like close to the bus stop, so it was kind of like an on quick off, like, you know, like just on really quick and off really quick. So turns out that my husband at the time, he had just like been watching me and stuff like that. Like he knew me, I didn't know him. We had the same circle of friends, so we'd have like hangouts, and every time he would see me there, he wouldn't show up, right? So anyway, this is concealer. This is probably one of the best concealers ever, but anyway, yeah. And then he would just, you know, like hide and stuff and just watch, actually kind of stalk my Snapchat. Let's start with that. And then he was kind of going around telling people that, oh my God, I've seen this girl from Zimbabwe. She's awesome. She's amazing. I want to marry her. Nobody ever told me. Actually, he did tell one guy, and that guy ended up asking me out based on his information. And then me and that guy ended up actually dating for like 2 years, which was pretty sad. So whilst he is in this 2 years scenario, he is just bitter on the sidelines, by the way. And then actually one of the fights that I had with my then boyfriend was for me to block him. Isn't that weird? And then I had to, because I was like, what's your problem with this guy? He's like, no, just block him. Little did I know that these mans had talked. And that's how this guy had known about me. Anyway, so we're there. Fast forward to when, you know, I had to let go of the frogs and find my prince. I was single for about a year. Nobody knew, just because I was also just trying to deal with it too, right? And then me and this guy, Emmanuel, end up meeting at one of my friend's house one time, and we start talking, and then he finds out that I'm single, and then, you know, he starts asking me out. Actually, he didn't ask me out, he asked me out to be his wife. And I was like, I don't want to be your girlfriend. He's like, I'm not asking you to be my girlfriend, I want you to be my wife. I was like, this man playing. No, fine, I'll be your wife. And then I just started playing around saying, oh, that's my husband. Turns out we end up in a real relationship, obviously, fast forward. And then a year after dating, after I graduated, you know, he keeps asking, you are you ever gonna be like, accept to be my wife? I was like, this man, insanity. What are you talking about? I don't know. And he said that for a very long time. And then one day he's like, yo, actually, I have a question. So like, what's going on? Like, are we dating, or are you just gonna keep like, you know, like, are we dating? Are we going anywhere? Or are you just gonna keep moving mad, like saying no? I said, what are you talking about, sir? And then he goes, because I have been asking you to marry me, and you say no, or you laugh at me. I was like, because it's a joke. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, no fucking, I'm sorry. I mean, like, no way. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, so why do you laugh with me? And then he's like, well, I don't know how to react. It's like kind of out of shame. I'm like, dude, this whole time you've been proposing? Are you kidding me? And then after that, we went to get my finger measured because obviously I didn't know my ring size. And then I bought a ring. So I didn't get like the whole big proposal, but that's because I might have, well, I don't know. I think my husband is very intimate in like big things. So I think he was just trying for us to have a moment together. And I was like, ha ha ha, funny. And then he'll be like, ha ha, this guy's so funny. Not knowing he was for real, trying to have a real conversation. So yeah, and then after that, so now it's like, okay, I guess this guy is like serious about life. So I'm gonna get my aunt's phone number so they can have a conversation, because now he owes some people money. That's lobola. So that was that. And then he spoke to my aunt. They got the list for the lobola. We were supposed to go home for a traditional marriage, but because of COVID, we ended up doing it online. I know. We did it on the 25th of April, 2020. It was like a peak of COVID. And then we had a wedding in December. So yeah, guys, that's how I met my husband. And this is how I look every single day. And people are like, oh, what do you put on your face? Nothing. Nothing is on my face. Genetics. My mom has really good skin and she passed it on. But once in a while, the reason why I used this concealer is because I'm so tired and you could tell just around my eyes. So then I do that and then I just kind of blend it out just to kind of have it to make sense. But once in a while, and also if I'm meeting like important people, because I have an appointment, I have to go to the dealership and stuff. So also somebody's got to teach me how to do eyebrows, because first of all, I have these mini eyebrows. I don't know what to do with them. Help. But yeah, this one, guys, this thing is a lifesaver. Okay, Vaseline, you can use it on your body, on your face, on your lips. This thing, you guys underestimate it. All of this is waste time. Just buy a can of Vaseline. Life better. Anyway, guys, that's how I met my husband, and we've been together since. We've been through it all. We're not obviously not done, because that's life, but yeah. And then the next year in July, we were blessed with our little man. This is us now. Anyway, thanks for joining my story time. Hope you have a good day, great day. Let me change and look like a human. Well, I look like a human, but like, I mean, change into some decent clothes. I'm not sure if I have enough gas in my car. I hate going to the gas station. So every time I try to give my husband my car when it has no gas so that it comes back with gas. I don't know if it worked last night, but I'm gonna go check.